Is the empire of Apple finally cracking? That's the question on everyone's mind as the tech giant sees a massive $200 billion drop in market value in just 2 days. And it's not just any reason, it's China, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Visionary Entities, where we cover the cold, hard facts in all walks of life. Stick around because this isn't just about Apple's bottom line, it's about a seismic shift in the global tech landscape. So let's dissect this dragon of a story, shall we? Apple, the juggernaut synonymous with innovation and sleek designs, has hit a roadblock, and it's painted in red and gold. China has banned its government from using iPhones, and this has thrown investors into a tizzy, wiping billions off the company's value. Remember, China isn't just another market for Apple, it's a behemoth that accounts for a fifth of the company's total revenue. But why did China do it? On the surface, it's all about national security and limiting data flow outside its borders. Dig a bit deeper, and you will find an intricate tapestry of geopolitics, economics, and technology. The effects ripple far beyond Apple's walled garden. When the dragon roars, the whole jungle listens, or in this case, trembles. Tech companies have also been hit, with the Nasdaq dropping by about 1% and the semiconductor sector plummeting by over 2%. So, what does this mean for us? Well, for the average consumer, it could significantly increase prices or even product scarcity. Apple relies heavily on its Chinese factories, and if tensions escalate, well, let's just say you might want to hold on to your current iPhone a bit longer. I remember waiting in line for hours for the iPhone X, thinking it would be a collector's item. Who knew the true rarity might be any Apple product made post-ban? But it's not just consumers who should be concerned. Investors are sweating bullets. Apple stock took a nosedive, becoming the worst performer in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. If you have a tech-heavy portfolio, maybe it's time for some diversification. I know a guy who went all in on Apple. Let's just say he's rethinking his life choices right about now. Let's not forget the other titan in the room, Huawei. Just as Apple gets slapped with this ban, Huawei rolls out a new high-end smartphone. Timing, I would call it more than coincidental. This isn't just about companies or governments, it's a story of two superpowers locked in a technological Cold War. The United States is now investigating Huawei's new phone, wondering if it's an end run around semiconductor restrictions. If you thought your breakup was messy, this is geopolitical messiness on steroids. So, where does this leave Apple? They've been the safe bet in China for years, almost like that one uncle who always remembers your birthday. But these bans make us wonder, is the Chinese government changing its stance? Is Uncle Apple becoming the black sheep of the family? As for what happens next, your guess is as good as mine. Analysts are scrambling to reevaluate their projections, tech pundits are spinning wild theories, and the rest of us are left to wonder what comes after the apple falls far from the tree. A new dawn for Chinese tech? A comeback story for Cupertino? Only time will tell. Let's summarize this roller coaster. Apple loses $200 billion in market value because China bans iPhones for governmental use. This causes a ripple effect in the tech market, making investors and consumers alike question their choices. The timing against Huawei's new launch adds another layer of intrigue. Essentially, we're in a techno-drama that rivals any Netflix thriller. So, what's the takeaway here? Amidst the numbers and geopolitics, this saga serves as a sobering reminder that no company, no matter how iconic, is invincible. Empires rise and fall, and Apple's story in China might be turning a new, uncertain page. Before you go, take a moment to reflect on this. The next time you unlock your iPhone, think about the thousands of miles and political maneuvers that made that simple action possible. A swipe isn't just a swipe, it's a connection to a much larger, ever-changing world. Is Apple's stumble a foreshadowing of a tech shift, or will it regain its footing in this high-stakes balancing act? That's the million, or should I say billion-dollar question. Share your thoughts below. We might not have all the answers, but we sure do have questions worth pondering. So, are you Team Apple or Team Reality Check? Whatever your stance, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more slices of the world you will not get anywhere else.